Marketing writing is my specialty. Am I a writer? Hey, good morning to you all. Another day, one more video. Progress. I got up today at about 6. Did my meditation, more meditation, and I fell asleep. And I woke up again at about 9:30. Straight to my sit-ups. Today I did 200, not 100. I got inspired to do 200. It was easy, you know. And then to my yoga, and then I did all my workout one time. Yes, I'm living right now in the city. This is like birds here. The cars are like birds that singing hallelujah when they pass by my window. Yes, I used to write poetry. I started my writing with poetry. How did I decide to write, to be a writer? Marketing writing is my specialty. Am I a writer? I used to work in television, online. I always said that my dream is to write, and I didn't know what. I did study media in college. I have a degree in media. I knew eventually after I tried it that maybe news is not my thing, because the way I live is different. I prefer not to listen to the news and to be in a bubble of my own. After I worked in broadcast television for 3 years, I removed my TV from my apartment. It's still here, but it's like a plant. In that time, I had a partner that was self-employed. He used to work as a carpenter and invested the money in his project. And I always told him, I so want to write. And so one day we sat here in the balcony, and he said, you want to write? You want to write, so write! A day after, like that night, I cried a lot. Why he yelling at me? Why? A day after, he built me a desk, a long table, like a costume made. He's an artist. And since then, I started to write. I began with poetry. And in the beginning, nobody understood what I wrote. I just connected to my inner being through meditation and got into the flow and wrote like channeling, like wrote everything that came up on my mind, and it was like I channeled something. And I used to have a blog in a platform that the editor said, Nitzan, we don't understand what you're writing. It was personal blog, but it was channeled by me after meditation. So that moment, I was a bit pissed, but I took his critique, and I learned how to communicate my writing, the things that comes up on my mind to the written word in a way that people can understand me. So how can you communicate the things that come up from your head to the paper and connect with people, and that people will understand the message that you want to bring? It's in Hebrew. I specialize in Hebrew. Of course, in English, I'm better in reading and listening. And also, I write in English. Because I don't practice the English in Israel, we speak Hebrew here. So it's not something that I'm doing every day, although now I'm practicing here in front of the camera, so great, good for me. In English, I do marketing writing and always check myself twice and with one more person. Today we have AI. Thank you for that. Thank you for AI, for ChatGPT. I love it. I used, like today I ask myself, how can I do my job better with AI, with ChatGPT? It helped me a lot. I learned how to communicate myself to the world, and after that I think I worked in a company that created videos online for specialists in all fields, not just produce, also in charge of the content and the social media, and slowly in the accurate pace, I learned to write better and better. I practice it. I'm autodidact. So one day they came to me, this company, and said that they started only to work with freelancers. So I took it as an opportunity and started and opened a business. I don't know if I called it a business, but I started to be self-employed. I got my receipt, my invoices, and started. It was 2015, and since then I've been through a lot. I wrote so many websites, I wrote so many posts, I learned social media, I learned advertising on Facebook, Instagram. I learned so many things. Always I listen, I learn the ChatGPT, AI, I learned how it can help me, I learned the apps. I love to listen to all kinds of podcasts in this field and all kinds of YouTube videos, tutorials, and I'm keeping myself updated. I really am for business and pleasure together. I think that personal connection is a great business, fruitful connection, and I really know how to connect to them. And when I connect to the person, to the owner of the business, to the business, I can write it in the best possible way. And I really believe in inspired writing, inspired action in everything. So from the moment that I connect to the person, I know that sometimes things takes time because I develop relationship with my clients that are also my friends, and that's why I have clients for many years, because we have great connection. And I think connection is key to have a joyful space for you to work from home or from everywhere. When you enjoying connect with the people that you work, I believe that the doing of the things are more fruitful. I also learned the Theta Healing, if you know this method, and I use Theta Healing. I imagine the outcome that I want from my client. For example, if we create a Facebook campaign, so before it, I speak to my client. We talk about the potential clients that he or she wants. We speak about every aspect of it, even in the most possible detailed way. I know that on Facebook it's limited, but it's not limited in my mind. So I want to know what they ate for breakfast even, and imagine them in the most vivid way, you know what I mean? And then after I imagine them, I feel them like looking at the ad and connect to the text that we wrote. And today I prefer to help my clients, of course, with the text. And I also ask my clients to write something raw, not like to spill it on the paper, one paragraph, to feel it too. Because sometimes you are so busy with the daily doing that you think that the person that is advertising for you can do the job alone. Of course he can do, or she can do the job alone, but I think it's better when the energy, you don't have to do anything, just the energy to connect to your campaign, to connect to your ad, to know to know that I'm aiming for something and you aim for what I'm aiming, and we synchronize our thoughts together, and then keep with your day. But I know I want to know that you are with me energetically, with the emotion, not just practical. I need to campaign, I need leads. That I'm specialized with quality leads. Perfect. Quality leads comes when everything aligns together. The emotion, the connection, the imagination, the feeling, and the practical, with the knowledge that I have, and the connection of all the people that are connected to this campaign, even the salesperson. We all have to be synchronized and know about everything that happens, and the aiming of the goal and how it happens. And when everyone are connected to this goal, not just the goal, but the how it feels, how does it feels when we succeed? When we succeed to bring 30 people to a workshop, when we succeed to connect to someone who is scrolling on Facebook or Instagram and see the ad and said, I didn't look for it, but maybe it can be interesting for me. Let's see. Sign, click, learn more. Sign up, click, learn. It depends what your goal. So inspired action, even when I do marketing writing, advertising, I always feel it. I don't leave it just like that. I always feel it, see what comes up. I'm not afraid to change things, to duplicate and edit. It's important to listen and not just to edit. My clients know that I am on it. That's for sure. They can release and be free with their mind about it. And I always update them about what is happening, because I know that the energy of them being part of it, but in the conscious, although they don't have to have all the details, but I want them to stay connected to this campaign ad in order for the leads to come. Energy is key. It's very important to connect to the potential audience with the energy first, and I believe that it works. They feel it, and the right people. After, of course, you define the audience and everything, and more, always more. Let me know if you're a campaigner or a marketing writer. Let me know what do you think about my approach. And also, if you have a business, let me know what you think about my approach. I believe today is Sunday, by the way, in Israel is a work day, so probably I will go and check the campaign that I'm running right now. Let's be in touch, of course, like every day. You're more than welcome to subscribe. You're more than welcome to like. And I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my friends, my YouTube friends. Bye for now.